Checking connection. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? If you are just joining after the fact, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to want to stay here because we're going to be doing something incredible today. We are going to be running one of my favorite programs, which is called Think and Grow Wealthy. So many people, so many of you, ladies and gentlemen, are so messed up when it comes to your personal finances. You don't know what's up, you don't know what's down. You don't know if you're coming, you don't know if you're going. I have news for everybody out there. It is just as hard to stay poor as it is to be rich. All right, let me say it again. It is just as hard to be poor as it is to be rich. I'm going to teach you some very simple things over here. We're going to go through them together. Very simple stuff, ladies and gentlemen, stuff that has been tried and tested throughout the ages. Wealth secrets and wealth tips, nothing that I've made up. I've studied. I've done the studying for you. I've gone through it for you so that you yourself don't have to do it. All right? It's going to be great. You're going to want to stick with me. You're going to want to stay until the end. If you stay until the end of this session, I guarantee you, with God's help, you will have a track record. You will have a way to make more money, to build more finances, to be more successful in whatever it is in your life that you're doing right now. You want to stay with me. I just want to say hello to people. Eli Moyal, how would you know this? Eli, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that my friends have joined. Patrick, let's go. I'm from Vienna, living in the 2nd district, the Jewish district. I love you, buddy. Thank you for being here with us. Let's jump into it. Number one, wealth starts in the mind. So many people out there do not have a wealthy mentality. Wealth starts up here. You want me to challenge you on this right now? Walk outside. I don't care wherever you are. If you're in Vienna, if you're in Kentucky, if you're in Toronto, Montreal, New York, or Japan, walk outside of your house right now and go count how many places, how many houses on your street there are. With an eye shot, there's $100 million worth of real estate. And there's $10 or $15 million worth of cars that are on the road right now, wherever you are. There's no shortage of money on planet Earth. The American government decides they're going to print trillions of dollars at the click of a button. The only person that has a non-abundant mentality here is you. And we got to change that. We got to open your mind. We're going to open your mind for abundance. It's super hot in here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hot in the Wealthy Executive Studios today because we're discussing big stuff. If you just joined, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going through Think and Grow Wealthy. This is a free program that I'm putting together for my friends, for you, and for everybody watching, because it is time finally that you and I started making more money so that you and I can start doing big things in this world, so you and I can have an impact in this world and start reaching our God-given potential and to stop being a wimp. So let's go. So number one, like we said, it starts in the mind. Everything is up here. I have people that I know, they'll literally drive across town to figure out where they could get an apple for 10 cents cheaper at a different local grocery store because it's 10 cents more expensive. It takes as much time and energy to figure out how to stay small, how to stay broke, and how to stay poor as it does to use the same brain energy to figure out how to become big, how to become rich, and how to become wealthy. And I have no shame saying that, by the way. Somewhere along the way, it became not cool. It became uncouth. It became, you weren't allowed to talk about wealth. If money is a dirty word to you, then you will never get it because money is dirty. But if we talk about it, if we figure out how to get it, then we're going to get our hands on it. I just want to say hello to a few people. Stephen Letterman, thank you for being here. Abraham Hoffman, Garrett Zubik, John, Joe Thomas, Azhar, Hal, Ryan Bratt. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Instagram, I love you. TikTok, I love you. YouTube, I love you. Let's go. Number two, think good and it will be good. There's such a concept in Hasidic thought that teaches that whatever is going on up here will eventually happen in this world. There was a story, a famous story of a young boy. He was very sick and he came to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe said to him, his father came to the Rebbe and he said to him, my son is sick. What should I do about it? And the Rebbe said in Yiddish, I'm going to tell you some Yiddish, okay, LinkedIn, okay, TikTok, you ready for some Yiddish? He said, Tchat gut vet sein gut. Think good and it will be good. In other words, whatever is happening up here in our minds will eventually take place outside in the physical world. Whatever happens out there first starts in here. They've proven this scientifically, by the way, that our thoughts can change reality. If we think positively about something, if we think abundantly, we will attract to ourselves abundance. It sounds like hocus pocus, but it's a real deal. It's a real thing. I've done this my whole life. We're about to jump in right now. Just a few more shout outs. Miriam Carr, how are you? Shafia Muhammad Ali, how you doing? Dafug Rongwichu, what's your sexuality? I don't know what sexuality is, buddy, but thank you for being here. Okay. So I want to first start off by defining your definite purpose, and we're going to explain exactly what that means. I want every person, if you can, please do this with me. I've done this before. I want you to do it with me now, okay? If you don't do what I'm about to tell you, if you don't do what I'm about to, if you don't follow directions here, you may as well log off right now. It's a waste of time. I'm telling you right now. But if you follow what I'm about to tell you, and I've done this for myself, okay? When I was 17 years old, with God's help, I built $250,000 business. It was a graduation company. I was doing the graduations at all the high schools in my grade. I can't say that it was legal, but I can't attest to that fact. But if you follow what I'm about to tell you, and if you follow this method, and I'm going to show you right here for free, I'm not charging. I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this because I love you. If you follow what I'm about to show you, you will build yourself a beautiful business. You will attract abundance. When I was 17 years old, I built $250,000 business using this exact method I'm about to show you. And I use this exact method for every single business that I've built up until now, whether it was my nightclub business before it was religious, whether it was in my father's company building divisions, my video production company, my coaching business, my real estate business. Everything is built on this principle with God's help. And I'm going to bring you in right now. So number one, what I need you to do, I need you to get a pen and a piece of paper. Or I need you to write it in your phone, one of the two, or write it in a Word document. I prefer pen and paper. I'm old school like that. I need you to write down the exact amount of money that you would like to have and the exact date that you would like to have it by. Okay, let me repeat this again. I need you to write down the exact amount of money that you would like to have. And I need you to write down the exact date that you would like to have it by. All start, okay? By September 25th, 2022, your boy, Big B, would like to have in the Bizank $1 million cash. Cash money. That's my goal. Take a second and write it. Guys, I want to see in the comments. Please do me a favor. Write in the comments. I want to see your deal, okay? I want to see the exact amount of money you want to have and the exact date that you want to have it by. Please write it. And it's not going to be hocus pocus. I'm going to show you how to make sure that this comes down with the physical reality. Guys, Joseph Cohen asks, sales or profit? I'm talking about profito. All right, I have somebody here, $50 million, June 25th, 2025. I personally, guys, just personally, I like to do shorter dates. I like to do 6 to 12 month dates. I find that like 5-year dates, it's just like, it's too much. I like measurable. I like to hit targets personally, or like to skin the teeth of targets. So please do me a favor. Please put in the comments. I want to see some of yours. The exact amount of money you would like to have and the exact date that you would like to have it. Could I have an Instagram feed, please, for fun, so I can see what's going on on Instagram? Thank you. All right, Instagram. Whoa, Instagram. I see Instagram. I have you guys. I love you guys. Miriam Carr, business coach, $1 million is actually scarce mentality within a year. Miriam, when you make the $1 million, let's talk, okay, baby girl? Let's go. Ariel Locke, $10 million. Yes, sir. Guys, isn't it fun to allow yourself? Danak 967 MF, 100,000 by February 2023. Very nice. Man Broads, this is going to be recorded to rewatch? Yes. Guys, please. I want to Garrett Zerbeck. I want to have by January 1st $500,000 on my own cash in my personal Bizank. Yes, sir. Hannah Kamen, 500K by 1/1/23. Very nice. Joshua, 50K by 5/3/23. Beautiful. $1 million. Woo! No debt, 50,000 cash. Austin, thank you for sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't it fun? Isn't it? Instagram, you're a little bit quiet over here. What's going on? Instagreasy. All right. Faggy Zimmerman Photography. By May 30th, 23, I'd like to hit $50,000. Beautiful. Congratulations. Okay, here's the fun part. So everybody did it? I'm assuming that if you're watching this far, that you've already written that down. Yeah? And guys, if you're just joining right now, I just want to reintroduce myself. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Beryl. And we're doing Think and Grow Wealthy. right? We're talking about building wealth. It all starts in the mind. It all starts up here. You cannot be wealthy out there unless you are first wealthy up here. That's how it all starts. That's where it all begins. If you're poor up here, you're going to be poor out there. People are complaining about gas prices today, and they're figuring out how to take the bus. You got to be figuring out how to take the plane. All right, no bus. We're not going to, people are telling me, eat chicken, don't eat meat. I'm not eating chicken. I'm not eating chicken. I'm going to eat big, fat, juicy, kosher steak because I deserve it. I'm not downgrading in this point in my life. I'm 33 years old. I'm not downgrading. I'm upgrading. Getting excited over here. Let's go. So very good. A lot of you put the exact amount of money that you would like to have. Congratulations. May God fulfill your wishes. Okay. Don't forget, when you make your money, you have to give to charity, because if you don't give to charity, the money is going to destroy you. If you don't give to charity, the more money you make, the more fire is going to burn down your house. If you give charity from that, God will not only burn down your home with the money, but he'll make it flourish and he'll bless you for it. So don't forget to give charity once you make it. Next, great. We have the amount of money that we want to make. We have set a definite purpose. A lot of you guys don't set goals when it comes to making your money. I understand you. Why I didn't set goals when I started and in the beginning was because I was afraid that I wouldn't hit the target. If you are afraid to hit your target, then you're never going to set the goal. But if you don't set the target, then you can never hit your goal. You see the problem? I didn't set targets around money for a long time because I was very nervous about it. Can I tell you something, guys? With God's help, I'm going to hit this bad boy. I'm going to hit this target by hook or by crook. I'm going to hit my $1 million in the bank by September 25th. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I'm destined for it. I'm set for it. And I'm going to show you how to do it right now with your goals. So the question is what do you want to give in return? What do you want to give in return for that money? There's no such thing. Today people say like passive income. I want passive income. Everybody's talking about there's no such thing as passive income. Okay? I'm sorry to bust everybody's bubble. Even if you own real estate, it takes energy and time to manage that real estate. There's no such thing as passive income. Get that out of your mind. Anytime you get something for nothing, it will not last, and chances are it does not exist. When you figure out how to make passive income and get money for nothing, please tell me about it. I would love to know. Until then, I never met a millionaire in my life that had passive income, and that's how he made his wealth. He did something for that money. All right? So what are you going to give in return? I'm just going to tell you my personal stuff, okay? I'm going to tell you what I'm personally going to do for my money. That way you could apply this in your life, however that makes sense. But I'll show you how I did it, okay? So what am I going to give in return? So right, we have our goal here. You have your $1 million. Now what I need you to do is write what you're going to do in return for that money. So me personally, I'm going to offer enterprise coaching. Okay, so that means that we go into Fortune 5,000 companies and we coach 100 of their top managers. I'm going to continue doing our CEO coaching, which we coach CEOs of businesses or any C-level suite executives. And I'm also going to offer in return for that video production services. I have another company that does video production. Okay? And number 4, I'm going to add to the mix selling products, stuff that I do online, but it's a marginal amount of money. So those are my 3 main, I'm just going to keep it at that. Those are my 3 main ways that I'm going to be hit my $1 million mark in the bank by September 25th with God's help. These are the 3 things that I'm going to be doing in return for it. Enterprise coaching, CEO coaching, video production services. I want you to take a second and I want you to write down under your goal, under your definite amount of money and your definite purpose, under that definite goal, I want you to please write down what are you going to do in return for that money. You have to offer something. You have to sell something. You have to do something in order for money to come your way. It doesn't just come from heaven, contrary to popular belief. So please write down right now what it is that you are planning to do. And you can even put it in the comments for fun. I'm going to give you guys a second. What's that? Abraham Hoffman, what would it be possible to get this recording? Yes, Abraham, I'm going to give it to you. Thank you.
Joseph Cohen asking if you want to show it in your bank account after you do it.
Joseph Cohen? Joseph Cohen, you'll see the bank account. Don't worry, baby. Ooh, it's hot in here. Okay, guys, are we ready? So again, we have step number 1, which was we wrote down our exact date and our exact amount of money we would like to have by that date, right? This is called definitive purpose. It's called getting really clear about what it is that we want to do. Number 2 is, I need you guys to write down. What it is you're going to do in exchange for that money. Money is not coming to you if you're not going to do something for it, because that would be called stealing. What are you going to do? There we go. I have 3, but I feel like spreading it thin. Morris Cohen, my man. Bathsheba Fuchs, offer Amazon graphics, photography, and videos for products. Very nice. Todd Hall's Mastermind plus Leadership Coaching. Very nice. Vicky Kitson, selling a hotel in Miami. That a girl. I'm proud of you. Where are we over here? TikTok, buy more protection. Randall Molds property. Butter Gold, it's the law of the universe. Yes, it is. Very nice. Let's go Instagram. You're being a little quiet on me, Instagreasy. I need to know, guys, what are you going to offer in return for the money that you're looking to give out? Please, I need it. Here we go. Great, because it was covering?
No.
Yes, thank you. It doesn't stick. Okay, Morris Cohen is at cybersecurity training. Send some leads. No problem, Morris. Thank you. Okay, very nice. Everybody has what it was, right? So let's just go through it because we're not there yet. We only have 1. We're 66% of the way there. Definitive purpose, you have to know exactly how much and by when. Next is, what are you going to offer in return for that money? And number 3, possibly the most important. You guys ready for it? What is the plan? You have to have a sound plan in order to back up your dreams. If you don't have a plan, your dream will always stay exactly that. It will just stay a dream. I need to turn those dreams and those targets and those goals, I need to turn that into a definite plan. So I'm just going to share with you mine as we do. And then once I share with you mine, then you could figure out yours. But I strongly suggest making your own plans, your own dreams, your own targets, your own goals. I have my reasons why I set my stuff the way that I do. Okay? So my plan to achieve by September 25th, 2022, $1 million in the Bizank with God's help is to offer enterprise coaching, 1, CEO coaching, 2, and 3, video production services. And here's my plan. All right? You ready for it? I'm getting on my knees. I'm getting on my knees for you. Let's go. 1, market like crazy. Market like crazy, online and offline. That's my plan, offline. That's 2. Next, paid advertising. And 3, I need to meet more coaches to offer more services. Meet more coaches. And 4, I need to upsell my previous clients. Okay? Previous clients. So my plan is very simple. Number 1 is to market like crazy. I need you guys to do this. By the way, I need you guys to actually write this down, okay? My plan, I'm just going to share with you mine, and then I'm going to give you a minute to write yours. My plan is to market like crazy, online and offline, which means exactly what I'm doing now, right? Showing up on your feed, blowing up in your phone. You're in the bathroom, Beryl Solomon's face is right there with you. Boom. All right? You cannot, I have this Italian guy, he told me, Beryl, I dream about you at night. He says, I see you every time I open up a device. You're in my face. I said, it's because I'm a spicy meatball. Okay, let's go. Next, number 2. Offline marketing as well. I want to show up on billboards. I'm coming to a billboard near you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure that you know my name. If you know my name, if I saw you on LinkedIn. Let's go. Next. Paid advertising. We're spending all kinds of money right now. We're paying to get our names out there. Guys, nobody could flow you if nobody knows you. The whole world has to know your name. You have to become the Coca-Cola to the Coke industry. You have to become the Xerox to the photocopy industry. You got to become the Kleenex to the tissue industry. People think about your product. They have to think about your name. And the only way that you're going to do that is by massive action in terms of your marketing. All right, so next. And then I just have to build up, the last part of my plan is to build up the amount of coaches that work for us and then to upsell the clients that we previously worked for. We're in the video production business. We deal with nursing homes all the time. They own 5,000. They have 5,000 employees that work there. We're going to now repurpose our relationships. We're going to repackage our coaching and then offer that to nursing homes. Okay? So I need you guys now, the last part of this exercise, actually second to last part, is I need you to write down what is your plan in order to be able to get out your product. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a second. Please do it. Go for it. If you're just joining, guys, I want to welcome you to Think and Grow Rich. We're figuring out how to build, working with people to build their wealth, build their finances. Today, more than ever, we need something to help us get through this crazy inflation period we're going through. People need to make more money now than ever. It's more expensive than ever to live. And that's exactly what we're doing over here. So guys, if you're on the last part of this exercise, I need you to write down for me again, what is your plan to execute on your product and services? I'll give you guys a second. How many people are watching on LinkedIn?
63 on Instagram, and on LinkedIn, 75, but it fluctuates up and down. I went to like 90 something before.
I love you guys. I'm proud of you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world. You could have been watching TikTok videos, but you're here with me. I love you for that. Okay, do we have it? I just want to go through it again, just so we're crystal clear. If you don't leave with a piece of paper, this should be on one page. I don't believe in fancy business plans. People write up these 150-page business plans. They pay these big firms. I never had a business plan in my life. Your business plan should fit on the back of a napkin, okay? I built multi-million-dollar businesses on the back of freaking napkins, okay? And so should you, all right? So here, my team is laughing at me over here. Okay, you guys ready? So again, your page it's one page. I mean, if it went to two, don't worry, no one's gonna sue you. Okay, you might get sued by the local authorities, but not me. Your plan should fit on one or maximum 2 pages. Number one, it should have the exact amount of money that you would like to make by the exact amount of date. Okay? Number two, it should have what you will give in return for that money. What product or what service are you going to give for that money? Got it? And then number three, what is your plan to put that into action? And here's where it starts to get fun. Are you ready? Here's where it starts to get fun. Here's where it starts to get fun. You ready? I need you to start implementing on that plan absolutely immediately. Today, right here where you stand, right here where you sit. If you are thinking about launching that company, put a post out today. Hey, I'm about to launch a company. Stay tuned. Bam, put it into cyberspace. If you've been looking to make a partnership with somebody and you've been waiting to have that call with them, pick up the phone right after the show, right after this program, bam, have that conversation with them. If you have been looking to put together a piece of marketing for your new business, put it together today. Call the marketing company or call your crummy designer that you're working with and bam, get it through. Okay, do not wait. Do not wait. Every moment that you wait, you are late. Wait equals late. You got to act now. You got to act fast. You got to act hard. You got to act swift. Otherwise, you're going to end up poor. I'm sorry. That's the hard truth. In life, you got to work for your money. And I'm going to make you work for it because you know why? You deserve it. You deserve to be wealthy. There's no reason why you should be broke like your Aunt Sue, okay? You got to be rich like Uncle Jimmy. Let's go. And here is possibly the most, here's possibly, I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun here. Possibly. Guys, I'm going to get to questions soon, by the way, so please stay with me, okay? Stay with me, okay? So you should have one page. You should have one page. Guys, if you have one page by now, please, if you're on TikTok, please hit the like button. If you're on LinkedIn, please hit the like button and say, yes, I have my one pager. If you're on Instagram, please comment, say, yes, I have my one pager. I need a one pager, okay? Before we go forward, I'm not moving forward. I need 60 more seconds with you before we go forward. If you don't do this, it doesn't matter. If you don't, what's it called? If you don't have this written down, then you wasted your time here. You may as well leave now. Okay, I need you write this down. Number one, like we said, should have one pager. How much money by when? 2, what products and services you offering for that money? And then 3, what is the plan? I'm assuming everybody has a one pager. Okay. Vince, can I get some water, please? Yeah. Okay, let's keep on going. And now probably the most important part of the whole deal. The most important part, Miriam Carr. Yes, you could write it on the envelope. Yes, doesn't have to be on the back of a napkin. Miriam Carr and everybody watching, possibly the most important thing is you have to take that piece of paper that you and I just designed together, and you have to look at that piece of paper every single morning when you wake up and every single night before you fall asleep. I do this, by the way. Elias, I do it. Legit. It works. Every single morning when you wake up, you read your piece of paper. Here's what Beryl Solomon's look like. You should have your own. By September 25th, Beryl Solomon will have $1 million cash in the bank. By 2022, I'm going to offer in return to that enterprise coaching, CEO coaching, video production services. And the way that I'm going to do it, my plan is to market like crazy online, market like crazy offline, paid advertising, meet more coaches, offer more services, and upsell the heck out of my previous clients. I read that every single night before I go to bed, and I sit there at night and I visualize it, and I think about it, and I taste it. I taste the success. I taste the money. I taste the goal. I taste myself. I see myself. I see it in my possession. I see myself actually attaining it. I see in my bank account the 1,000,000,000. I'm a millionaire. And every morning when I wake up, I do the same thing. I read it out loud every single morning. You have to be relentless. You have to be relentless. In the same way that you're relentless for your stupid Netflix videos, you have to be relentless in the pursuit of success. If you were as relentless as you were in walking your dog and getting him stupid booties for the winter, you would have money. Not that I have anything against dogs, of course. But sorry, I get carried away sometimes, guys. But seriously, I see people wasting so much time. Stop watching pornography. It kills your brain. Stop smoking weed. You're becoming stupid. Okay? Stop drinking alcohol. It makes you dumb. Drink once, twice a week. You're drinking every night. Netflix, you're hooked. You are hooked to Netflix cocaine. Okay? If you only spent as much time focusing on your wealth, then you wouldn't be broke anymore. It's time to become rich. It's time to become wealthy so you can give back to everybody around you instead of being a leech on society. People need you. People around you need you to be successful. The world needs you to sing your song. The world needs you to be who you were destined to be. Don't get sidetracked by monkeypox. Shia Moskowitz, you say I'm too worked up. If you don't like it, get out of here. I am who I am. All right, let's go. I'm just joking, Shia. I love you. Okay, let's go. Repetition is the key to this whole deal. I'll tell you personally where I've messed up. Where I've messed up on this whole thing is there's times where I set goals. There's times where I set targets and I was scared to achieve them. I was scared to not achieve them. I was scared to not hit those targets. So let's say like midway through the year, if I see I'm nowhere close to the $1 million cash, I would actually give up on the target. So I would stop repeating it in the morning and the evening. I would stop visualizing it. I would stop believing in it because I was scared that I was not going to hit my target. So what did I do? I gave up. And in my mind, if I gave up, then I didn't really fail. Think about it. I just want to let you into the Beryl Solomon pretzel of doom of my brain, okay? So that you could avoid your own pretzel of doom. If I set a target to make $1 million and halfway through the year I saw it wasn't happening, what I would usually do is I would cancel my target and I wouldn't really go for it. So at the end of the year, when I didn't hit the target, I would be able to excuse myself and say, wow, I'm not just a loser. I didn't go for it. Had I really gone for it, I would have made it. But since I didn't go for it, that's why I didn't make it. So you cannot do that. You have to be relentless in your pursuit. If, by the way, if I have $1 in my bank by September 25th, 2022, God forbid, September 24th, I am still going to wake up in the morning and say, I have $1 million in my bank account, and I'm still going to visualize it the next 24 hours. I'm going to have $1 million in my bank account. You cannot give up on this. How pathetic would it be if you're watching a professional sports game and if the team that was losing, they were losing by 20 points and there was a minute left in the game, or there was 10 seconds left in the game, and they gave up and they walked off the court. They played to the bloody end. You got to be committed to play to the bloody end if you want this. Depends how hard you want to win it. When we were in camp, when I was growing up, we used to have a chant. It went like this: you got to want it to win it, and we want it more. You got to want it to win it, and we want it more. And the question is who wants it more? You or your competitor? Because whoever wants it more is going to get it. Whoever wants it more is going to get it. And the question is who wants it more? Do you want it more, or does your competitor want it more? Because someone's going to get it. And the question is it going to be you, or is it going to be somebody else? We're going to take some questions over here. Woo! Gentlemen, ladies, thank you for joining me. It means the world to me that you're here. Ari Fellner, what if you don't have the money to carry your plan and get your business off the ground? Okay, this is a very good question. Ari Fellner, thank you for asking. Very big misconception that people make, okay? People think you need money in order to make money. You don't need money to make money. You need courage to make money. It takes courage. Nobody's born with money, unless your last name is Trump, who did really good things with his money. God bless Donald Trump, 2024. Let's go. David Taub, I'm scared of monkeypox. David, don't be scared. It's going to be okay, I promise. Reuven, from 1 million to 10 million to 100 million. Yes, but Sheva Fuchs, to everyone that reached out for our Amazon graphic services right here from these comments, pretty impressive how you're doing, taking action right away. Looking forward to working with you guys. You see, guys, but Sheva Fuchs is a perfect example. She was on this program. She didn't wait. She took it seriously, and she wrote what it is that she was going to offer, and people reached out to her. I want to explain to you what happened there. When you reach out into the universe, I don't want to get all spiritual and everything. God runs the world. This is not hocus pocus, okay? When you put your stuff out there, when you put your stuff into God's universe, God responds in kind. People cannot buy from you if they do not know that you exist, all right? Yishai Lenshi, if you need a website, DM me. Shouldn't we first set Haley Cantor? Shouldn't we first set more modest goals? Haley Cantor, if that you have to set the goal that you believe that you could attain. But I will tell you this. I'm at the point right now where hitting 1 million is possible for me. If your number is 100,000 or 500,000, whatever it is, you got to figure out whatever that number is for you, and you got to set that goal, and you got to stick to it relentlessly. Even if it looks like you're never going to attain it, your day off, do not change your goal. Stick to it. Because as soon as you start changing the goals, you start going off. By the way, guys, we have coaches in our company. What we do is we have a coaching firm that assigns to a wealth coach that works with you day in and day out. When I started working with a coach, with God's help, my finances started to skyrocket through the roof. Why? Because a coach holds you accountable. A coach goes through your goals. A coach goes through your targets. A coach makes sure that you're hitting what it is that you need to hit. And they're holding your hand every step of the way. That's why I started this coaching. That's why I started this business in the first place. So if you are interested in that, please put in the comments that you're interested to be coached by a member of our wealthy executive team. We have the best people in the entire world. I've handpicked these people throughout the past year and a half, the best people on planet Earth. We're making dreams come true every single day. And I'd love the opportunity to work with you. Just know it's not cheap. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. So serious people only. And we'll give you guys a complimentary session. Whoever writes right now on the thing, I want a complimentary session, and you could afford 3 G's a month. That's how much it is. That's our starter package. If you could afford 3 G's a month and you say complimentary session, we'll give you a complimentary session because I want to invest in you. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, great. The complimentary session, you'll gain tremendously from that because you need somebody in your corner. You need someone to roll with you. You need someone that's in the thick of it with you because could I tell you something? This gets lonely. It gets lonely. Okay, let's keep on going. I'm gonna answer. Sandy Pro Construction will get in touch with you. So worth it. I love you, Uri Peretz. You're a good man. Let's keep on going. All right, Mordechai Madi, Stella Iliev. Also about pledging. Can you share your email? I have questions about that. I heard the class on pledging. How do I know what is too much and what is appropriate to pledge? Stella, I promise you, I will make a completely separate thing about pledging to charity. Yeah, Elias is watching it. No, Elias, you're watching the lives. Okay, let's keep on going. Perry Weber, I can help get funding for startups and first-time real estate investors. Thank you, Perry. Guys, please ask your questions. Please ask your questions. I really want to help. Please ask your questions right now. Maddie Nodis, it's not all about the money. There are ways to support the world that have nothing to do with money. Maddie, I completely agree with you. All right, there's plenty of nonprofits out there. There's nothing on this planet Earth that I don't know of that does not require money. Maybe except for love. But can I tell you something? If you don't have money, it's hard to love you, okay? I'm sorry. I never met a family that runs on love. You need money to put food on the table. You need money to pay rent. And Maddie Nodis, if you're not into money, this is not your course. I'm going to be who I am and am who I be. All right? I help people make more money. If you want a good feeling course, go somewhere else. I'll never apologize for who I am, and neither should any of you. All right. Eating and body issues. Let's keep on going. A cheap investment. Kemi Safety. Guys, please ask your questions. Please ask your questions, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Ariel Kolak on Instagram writes, how do you develop a product using third-party developers, an app, for example, without the risk of having your idea stolen? Great question, Ariel. Great question. Guys, nobody's stealing your idea. Okay, I could tell you an NDA. I could tell you all these fancy things. I could tell you get a lawyer. Nobody cares about your idea. Okay, nobody's stealing it. I mean, I'm sure your idea is great, but nobody's stealing your idea. Everybody's busy on Netflix. Everybody's pumping social media drugs into their veins. Everybody's worried about monkeypox. Nobody's stealing your app idea. Nobody has drive. Nobody has motivation. The vast majority of people are trying to figure out how to scam the government. Nobody is trying to steal your idea. Go build your idea, announce it to the world, get investors, get FaceTime, take out billboards. My biggest blessing to you is that every person on planet Earth knows about your idea. You got to go big, you got to go hard, and you got to go boom. All right, let's keep on going. By the way, I'm sure your idea is great. All right, let's keep on going. Sam Dam on Instagram. If you don't give me a shout out, you're going to have bad mazel for the next 10 years. First of all, God forbid, Sam. I don't like that. Never put bad mazel on me ever. Okay. By the way, no man could put bad energy on no man. It's God and God alone. Let's keep on going.
How do you keep your beard in such good condition?
Sam Dam, how do I keep my beard in such good condition? I'll tell you my secrets after. That'll be our next live webinar. Okay. David Lauren, what's the Jewish view on investors? I personally, guys, I don't like investors. I mean, if it's real estate, I get it. You need investors. I don't like investors for business. I was once at a business conference and they were asking like all these fancy guys on the stage. Like these guys had the stupidest businesses I ever heard in my life. One guy what would he do as a business? It was so dumb. He would take Mercedes and he would rip the roofs off of Mercedes to turn them into tents so you could go camping in your Mercedes. And people would ask, like all these people on the stage, what is your favorite form of financing? And one guy said investors, and one guy said the bank, and one guy said, and they asked me, what is your favorite form of investor, Beryl? And I said, my favorite form of investors is customers. That's who I want to invest in my company. I don't like investors. I think it's stupid. I think it's fake. I think it's false. I like to bootstrap. Hope that answers your question. Deborah Lore Style, oh my God, you're so good. I can't take it. Thank you so much. Ariel Kulak, okay, now I need an idea for an app. Sam said he's going to steal your idea. Eli Shkubian, I give you a blessing like you asked for. Genevieve Wall Street, what's your thoughts on cannabis industry, specifically with Newark opening its doors? Look, I personally do not like weed. I think weed makes people lazy and slow. I know I was a drug addict for 7 years of my life, from the age of 13 to 20 years old. I smoked weed day in and day out. So I have a personal vendetta against drugs. I think that they're stupid, and I think they waste people's time. Can you make money off of it? Yes. I like to sleep at night personally. I'm sorry to all my friends in the cannabis industry. Let's keep on going. Let's go. Okay, guys, keep on asking your questions, please. You guys are doing great. I'm super proud of you. Okay, Miriam Carr, my question is above. Can you please re-ask it again so I don't have to go all the way to the top? Josh Klein, how do you compete against competitors that are not truthful? Josh Klein, great question. I'll tell you, the way that I look at this world, guys, the way that I look at the world is with abundance. I don't look at the world with scarcity. I said before, if you walk outside your front door and you look to the left, you look to the right, you're going to see $100 million of real estate. I don't care how poor the town is you live in. Within eyeshot is $100 million of real estate. If you look at infrastructure of the road, if you look at the cars on the street, if you look, you're looking at hundreds of millions of dollars real estate. All right. So how do you compete against competitors that are not truthful? I don't even care about my competitors. I pay them no mind. I couldn't care less. Truthful, not truthful. There's 7.5 billion people on planet Earth. You will never, ever get to all the competitors on planet Earth. You just won't. Sorry, you'll never get to all the customers. You just won't. Don't even pay them any mind. Get them out of your head and dominate. The way that I like to deal with my competitors is I like to dominate them until they cannot function within my orb. We had a competitor that used to go to our trade shows. I'm not going to mention their name because they're good people. I happen to like them. I'm friends with them. But they literally gave up. At a certain point, they just gave up on coming to the trade shows. They saw that me and Elias were there. We were wild lions. We're dogs chasing the back of a meat truck. We didn't leave 1 ounce of oxygen for anybody, any competitor to survive. And they gave up. They stopped showing up. You got to work so big and so hard and so strong that your competitors give up. That's the only way to deal with them. Amy Aloga, dominate. Yes. Yedidia, love seeing you thrive. What are the top 3 books you recommend entrepreneurs to read? Good question, Yedidia. Number 1 is Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. Number 2 is 10X by Grant Cardone. And number 3 is Closer Survival Guide by Grant Cardone. You guys need to sell. Selling is the magic formula for everything. Toby, how to build healthy relationships with employees and how to find the right employees. Toby, the best way to find good relationships with employees is to fire them. Okay? I'm saying. But seriously, I'm being honest. Everyone's so scared of like firing and turnover. Firing is a good thing. It is a mechanism that was designed to train the toxic people that are inside of your company. To end up with the rock stars that I have in my organization right now, I had to blow through 40 or 50 people. And it doesn't mean that they're bad people, by the way. It's just we didn't jive. They didn't get the vision. They didn't get the. So if you have somebody that's toxic in your organization, you have 1 of 2 choices, 3 choices. 1 is suck it up and live with the misery. 2 is get them coached by a firm like ours. Or 3, kick them out and fire them. That's all you got. That's all you got. But don't harp on it. And guys, I don't agree with people that say turnover is bad. Turnover is a good thing. It is a good mechanism. That's like, imagine your bath in your house didn't have a drain. You need a drain on your bath. Otherwise, you'd be in dirty water all the time. You need fresh, clean, fresh water. And if people want to leave, let them go. Let them go.
A lot of good questions.
Yeah, questions. Here we go. Proud Zionist, Natalie, I have a question. My degree is in business management, but I don't know what type of jobs to apply in such an open degree. Right, so that's another thing, guys. I would not apply for a job. Nobody is hiring people based on an application. You got to go to the people that you know. You got to knock on their door and you got to say, I want to work for you. And you say to them with confidence, I'll work for you for free for a month. Try me out. If you don't believe in yourself, how are they supposed to believe in you? So to answer your question, now, you just got to jump in, wherever that might be. Let's keep on going. Miriam Carr, how do I get a realistic number when I'm only knowledgeable about the impact I want to make? So Miriam, you got to put a number that you feel good with, something that excites you. A goal of $1 million excites me. Some people, $100,000 excites them. Some people, 10 million excites them. $1 million excites me. I want to have $1 million cash. I'm going to, with God's help, have $1 million cash by September 25th. That's the goal. Maddie Nodis, branding packages and careers. DM me. Yes, Natty. Oh, all of a sudden, Maddie likes money. Hello. Let's go. Deborah Bartle style. I know a fashion designer who's losing credibility for posting her clothing, making believe others it's high end. You get those clothes, it's cheap fabric, pure silk. Yeah, guys, you guys have to. Hi, Julie Stern. Thank you for joining. You're the best. Guys, you have to be honest in what it is that you're doing. You cannot fool people for money. You have to be honest. You have to be clear, and you have to be straight. If you fool people, then you will get caught eventually. Okay, there's only so long that you could be a fraud for. I was selling for a long time. I was not for a long time, for like a hot minute, actually, for a couple months. I was selling Facebook marketing. Remember, like Facebook marketing was really cool for everybody to sell, and I would sell it to clients. I had one client. She spent $18,000 with me, and she got 0 leads in return. She said, "Beryl, it's almost like you stole from me." Honestly, from that day on, I never sold Facebook marketing ever again. I have to sell things that I believe in. I have to sell things that work. You cannot, and it comes back to the same cannabis question. I'm not selling drugs to teenagers, okay? I don't believe in it. I think it's stupid, okay? I'm sorry to say, drugs are bad. Weed is bad, okay? So I'm not going to sell it. So I'm not going to sell Facebook marketing if it doesn't work. So these people, you cannot fraud people for long. You're going to get found out eventually. Maybe you'll make a quick buck, but who wants to do that? You're going to have to move away. All right, Haley Cantor, cold calling. Is that okay? No, Haley, no. Never cold call, ever, no. Why would you cold call? I haven't made a cold call in 10 years. If you post on social media, God gave you a gift of social media. LinkedIn is the Mac Daddy of social media. I'm sorry, TikTok and Instagram, but you guys are wasting your lives on these platforms, okay? LinkedIn is where business happens. And it's the same person. It's the same person on TikTok that's on LinkedIn, but when they go on LinkedIn, they're wearing their buying glasses. All right, Joey Cohen, how to manage team members. Fire them. No, I'm just joking, Joey. I'm just joking. Joey, great question. How do you manage teams? Again, it depends what business you're in, Joey. It depends what the problem is. It depends, we in our firm, we have rock stars that work in companies that are really hard to manage, and companies will hire our firm to coach their rock star to become more how could I say this? More amicable a person to work with. Okay, but I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm going to read one more comment over here, and then we're going to take it from the top, because if you don't leave with one piece of paper, I need every person here to leave with one piece of paper. Please, I did this for free. I'm doing this from my blood, from my sweat. I'm literally sweating from my tears. I need you guys to leave with a piece of paper that we're going to write together, okay? It's this. It's nothing different. It's this. I need you guys to write down your own plan of action. Miriam Carr, Josh Klein, why do you say no cold calling? I have a ton of success doing so. Look, good, but I don't. And I don't know why anyone would want to cold call when you can warm call people. Mordechai Madi Hershkowitz, how can we take advantage of LinkedIn if we don't want to create a conflict with our current employment? Guys, Mordechai Madi Hershkowitz, I want to tell you something. Your current employer will fire you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop the bomb. I'm gonna burst your bubble. Your current employer will fire you. God forbid people get sick and they get fired. God forbid companies go under and they're going to fire you. They're going to go bankrupt, you're going to get fired. They're going to downsize, you're going to get fired. Stop being loyal to the companies that you work with and go build your own life. Sorry to all my friends who own companies. I just got to, it's true. By the way, if you own a company, it's true. So stop looking at me like that. You know that everyone's out the door, okay, eventually. Okay, Josh Klein, isn't LinkedIn social same thing? Yes. David Taub, LinkedIn is great for B2B, but not great for B2C unless you have thoughts otherwise on that. Yes, we could schmooze about it later in private. Okay. Guys, I just want to take it from the top. How many people on LinkedIn?
So on LinkedIn, we got 70.
Beautiful. Guys, I just want to let everybody know, we are offering to anybody who's watching, just put in the comments or send me a DM, I'll link you up with one of our coaches. If you like my energy, if you like this style, if you like how this is making you feel, the reason is because there's a certain magic when somebody works on you, okay? If you are enjoying this, if you like this energy, please send me a direct message. Please put in the comments that you want a complimentary session with one of our coaches. My coaches are much better than I am, trust me. I'm actually not a good coach. I just know how to talk to video cameras, okay? My coaches are real people who know how to do real things. Okay, put in the complimentary session. It's $3 a month from that, but the complimentary session is free. And if you get nothing from the complimentary session except for that 1 hour with with the coach to help you straighten out your plan, it will be worth it. And I'm happy to pay for it. I'm happy to invest in you because I want to see everybody win. Okay, so we're going to take it from the top. All right? Let's take it from the top. Like you're never going to stop. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Remember that song? Remember the bar mitzvahs? You remember? Let's go. Okay, number 1. We're going to take it from the top. I need you to have an exact amount of money that you want to have. Guys, I need you to write this down. If you're going to write this down already, please roll with me, please. Why do you make me beg you? Please. Let's go. I need you to write down the exact amount of money that you would like to have by the exact date. You have to be specific in this. Take your life out of willy-nilly and bring it into the willy-dilly, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Number 1, the exact amount of money that you would like to have by the date. Number 2, what do you plan to give in return for that money? Number 3, what is your plan to attain that money? And number 4, you want to repeat this every single day. You want to read that every single day. I'm going to read you mine. I'm going to give you a minute to write yours. So number 1, Beryl Solomon would like to have by September 25th, 2022, $1 million in his bank. You see, the more I say it, the more it becomes real, right? The more I say, I'm going to, I will, God willing, it will happen. I'm focused on it day in and day out. It's my target. It's my North Star. That's my when. That's my what and my when. And this is what I'm going to offer. Nothing comes for free. People that get money for free are called thieves. You don't want to be one. You want to be an honest, legitimate business person. What are you going to offer in return for that money? I am going to offer enterprise coaching, CEO coaching, video production services. Those are my 2 businesses, my 3 businesses that I own. Okay? And then number 3, my plan to get there. Market like crazy online. By the way, this right now, you being here with me in this ecosystem, this echo chamber, is just in growth of my market like crazy. Okay? Part of my strategy is marketing like crazy. You are living, this whole thing started in my brain. It started up here. All wealth starts up here. You can never become wealthy if you're poor in your brain. If you're rich in your brain, you could be rich in the world. If you're poor in your brain, you're going to be poor in the world. Basic mathematics. Market like crazy offline, market like crazy online. Paid advertising, meet more coaches to offer more services and upsell my previous clients. I've been in business for 6 years in my current business, in my current line of work, in my video production business. So I'm just going to upsell all those guys. So guys, I need you to have a plan, okay? Should I do it one more time? Should I do it one more time? Should I do it one more time? I'll take a free sesh. Guys, I want to mention we're offering complimentary sessions, very different from free. Complimentary sessions. I will pay for your session with our coaches to help you build this, to help you build the life that you want to build. But you have to have a small commitment that if it works, you're going to continue with us. It's 3 G's a month. I don't mind to invest in you, but I need at least a little bit of hope at the end of the tunnel that one day we could squeeze open your wallet. Okay? Let's keep on going. Guys, I just want to thank you. Shulam Lipschitz, thank you for being here. Yido Goodman, can you save the live? I can. I appreciate you guys tremendously. TikTok, thank you for being part of my best friends. You're the best. YouTube, I really appreciate you. And guys, before we leave over here, I just have one favor, please. Okay? I just need you guys to hit that like button, If you have not already, please hit that like button. Even on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, hit that like button. Please leave a comment, even if it's just saying hello or a period or your favorite color or whatever it is. Please do me so the algorithms, so I can have a little algorithm push me up, okay? Thank you. I'm just going to break it down. I'm going to break it down one last time, okay? I'm just going to assume that you have not been watching this whole time. I'm going to take it from the top. Like you're never going to stop. Okay, you guys ready? Think and grow wealthy. Here's how we do it. Here's how I built multi-million-dollar businesses with God's help, okay? Number one, wealth starts in the mind. It all starts up here. If you think rich, you're going to grow rich. If you think poor, you're going to be poor. Okay? Next. 2, think good and it will be good. Whatever is going on in here is going on out there. If you're always trying to figure out how to contract, how to be small, how to save, how to have scarcity, you're going to have a scarcity mindset. You want to start building an abundance mindset. The world is abundant. God is infinite. And you want to tap into that. Number 3, you want a definite purpose. What does that mean? What does that mean practically speaking? You want to have an exact amount of money by an exact date. Stop playing games with your goals. Stop playing games with your dreams. Be specific with your goals. Be specific with your dreams. Be impatient with your dreams. Next, what do you want to give? What do you plan to give in return? Any money that you make, you must give something for that. You have to give time. You have to give energy. You have to give products. You have to give ideas. You have to give services. You have to give something because you have to give something in order to get money back. Number 3, really number 6, you have to make plans. What are the definite plans? What plans? Come up with plans. If you have ideas and you have dreams and goals, if you don't have plans to follow that up, it's worthless. You need a plan and you need to start executing on that plan today. Today. Not tomorrow, today. And last but not least, repetition. You got to stare that goal. You got to stare that goal in the face every single day. Okay? No matter what is going on in your life, you want to, you don't want to, you're feeling excited, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling up, you're feeling down, you're feeling tired, you're feeling energetic. It doesn't matter. You got to stare your goal in the face every single morning and every single night and visualize that success and be relentless in the acquisition of your success because you're worth and you deserve it. Okay? And last but not least, I just want to throw it out there again. If you would like to set up a complimentary session with one of our coaches, please put it in the comments, complimentary. Send me a DM saying complimentary, and my office will reach out to you to set up a call between you and I. I'm going to go through it with you. I'm going to understand where your business is at, understand your finances, and I'm going to assign for you a call with one of our rockstar coaches. I want to invest in you because I believe in you. I love you guys all dearly. Thank you for being here with me. God bless. Big B's out.